the video and don't stop. Okay, so today we're playing a game against our interns. We've got their funny, awkward ministry stories, and they've got ours. And so our goal is to read it one by one, and then we're gonna try to guess who it belongs to. So, interns, we've got five, I think five, right? Yeah. Josh, Dixon, so you know that one's gonna be funny. Kate, Zoe, Jess.
My first week ever of outreach, I met a student who needed to run some errands and go to CVS by campus. I wanted to jump at the opportunity to get to know them, so I offered to give them a ride to CVS. Then they mentioned how the weather was nice, which I took as a signal that they wanted to walk to CVS. So I said, let's walk there instead. I completely underestimated the length of this walk, and that student was really confused on why we were walking. We left around 10 p.m. to walk about a mile to the CVS down the really dark and shady area of Berry Street.
Don't they call it Scary Berry?
Yeah, that's actually not the scary part of the area at all. It's like right by the urgent care. They're building a top hotel right there.
It's scary at all, it's not that sketchy.
In total, our trip took about an hour and a half, and afterwards we got back really late.
Wait, how long did it take them to walk?
An hour?
To walk a mile?
This is how.
Did they?
I don't think they actually walked before. This is like their first time.
To walk a mile, it took an hour.
They never walked before.
It's just so dark that it just took longer.
Time of day affects your speed of walking?
Wait, hold on, I haven't finished the story.
They were low-key kind of frustrated about how long it took. I thought that was the end of our friendship, but they still come faithfully to encounter it to this day. But they still tease me about it all the time.
They did say whether or not they were wearing shoes as they were walking. I'm still feeling Josh on this one personally.
It seems like let's just walk.
Josh does like to
She
walk.
relives this.
I vote Jess.
Our vote is Jess.
Vote is Jess.
For each week of this year, myself and a friend of mine were in the blue, scanning the room as always for some freshies for us to connect with. Due to COVID-19, it was super dead in the room with very few people sitting down at tables. However, as we were scanning the room, we saw an individual sitting at a table alone.
Yep,
as is appropriate, we were picking in the right way, and this person was of the same gender as us. We begin talking with this individual and can tell that they are visibly uncomfortable with having conversation with us. My mind is running with reasons as to why that may be the case. Maybe they're uncomfortable with strangers, maybe because we aren't pretty enough for them, or because we smell. Anyway, after about 3 minutes of talking, we realized that the reason is actually because this person was on a date, and this was revealed to us as their date walked over to the table.
That's actually really funny.
What?
On their face to see us sitting there. So, Yahoo for blue dates, but boo for a poor situation.
Hold on.
This is what, week 1 of school?
Yeah.
And
Not even week 1.
Not even, and they're on a blue date.
Who says the words Yahoo? I'm feeling Zoe.
I feel Zoe too.
That's Zoe, 100%. But I don't want to rush past this couple on a date. What a horrible first date. What a horrible first date.
Hey, can I sit with you? Why would you not say, hey, actually I'm on a date?
Yeah. Are they going on more dates now?
Ooh,
is that couple still dating? Yes,
Zoe, okay.
About a year ago was my first welcome week. I was helping a kid move into his dorm. We got to his room and I opened the door. We saw 2 parents and his roommate just standing silently in a circle. We went to his side of the room and dropped his things off, and the family was just staring at us in silence. It felt weird, but I introduced myself to the family. They were silent still, so I left.
That's the worst story ever.
That was Dixon.
I feel like it's Dixon.
Gotta be Dixon.
Dixon is uncomfortable with uncomfortable
Also,
silence.
Josh is not a short-winded person, and that is a short-winded story.
Guarantee you, he connects with those parents for at least 30 minutes.
So we're going Dixon again?
I kind of want to flip my answer if that's even possible.
This is the one thing though that does make me think Josh. It says maybe we aren't pretty enough for them, or maybe it's because
Again,
we smell.
another throwing off the hint.
With the smell
He
thing.
would have
The
known.
smell thing
Would
makes
Zoe
me
say
think.
smell?
Yeah, I feel like no. I'm wondering if it's Josh.
I think it's Josh. Josh is throwing us off the scent on that one. It's Josh.
And also long-winded.
I don't know, I feel like that's how Josh talks sometimes too.
I officially changed my answer to Josh.
Fine,
on that
Josh.
one.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, Josh.
Change
Alright,
to
Josh
Josh.
is this.
This
Dixon?
is Dixon.
That's
That's
Dixon.
Me and my friend were doing outreach at the blue, and we sat down with a freshman. This person didn't really say anything when we sat down, but didn't say no. So we sat down and started asking them questions. They gave one-word answers the whole time, and eventually my friend found out they had something in common. Band. Unfortunately, I know nothing about band, so I wasn't engaging much in the conversation. My friend doing outreach with me started getting really into it, hoping this person would at least smile. They would lift one side of their mouth occasionally, and I couldn't help but laugh. It was quite a sight.
That is it.
A half smile is...
Eventually, this person got up and just said, bye. Needless to say, they did not come to our outreach that night.
I think it's Kate.
It's Kate. She was in band.
Kate or-
So like, why would she say
Oh,
that?
her friend. So this...
Kate.
I know that.
Kate is in band.
Yeah, I
so
know.
why would she say
No.
my
Kate's
friend
in
was
band.
in band?
She could have been with
was in the
a
band.
student who was in the band.
Oh.
Dang it, this is hard.
I think it's Zoe.
I could go with that. I could see it. Okay,
Can we
we change our
read-
answer.
Can we read yours and then figure out which one's his?
Yeah.
One time, I was playing cornhole at a church gathering, and our game ended. A kid came up and wanted to play, so he joined my opposing team. Internally, I couldn't decide if I should take it easy on him or not because he's a kid. But when he wasn't terrible, I decided I'd play normally. I proceeded to crush him in every round, but I eventually couldn't stop because everyone would know I threw the game for the kid. So I didn't, and my team won. The kid was fine, but honestly, I felt a little bad.
I think that's either Kate or Josh.
I would be more inclined to say that's Josh.
Like, who would be Kate? She wouldn't be that
But
one.
who would say, like, I'm gonna crush them? Dixon. I feel like say that.
That's what I was gonna say. I think Kate could say that.
Kate would say it.
Yeah,
She's
I
kind of
think
competitive
Kate would
like
say
that.
What if that one's Kate and that one's Zoe?
That's what I think.
I could
I
say
think
that
Josh.
Zoe could have been
Yeah.
with Kate in that story, and Kate is the friend that had done band. Okay, so we're so I'm
Yeah.
going with
Kate.
Kate, Zoe, Dixon, Josh.
Jess.
That would leave Jess.
5 for 5.
Hey!